Hello, humans, dinosaurs! Yes, this is Lopho, and today we are back! Hello, yes, we are back. And yes, Prehistoric Planet Season 2 is out! So yes, today we are gonna be watching do a little watch-along party, because I haven't watched Episode 1 and Episode 2 yet. So, yeah, so this is basically how this is gonna be happening. So, every 2 episodes, we are gonna be watching it together. So, Episode 1, Episode 2... So, since every episode is around 35 minutes long, we are gonna watch it together, and I'm gonna have one stream for episode 1 and 2, and another stream for episode 3 and 4. So, how many episodes are there on Prehistoric Planet? Let's see, I think there's like 6, right? Hold up. Episode 4... it goes all the way to episode 5, so yes. We can just do episode 5, and then I think on the last stream I think we might wanna write the script and see our opinions on the show together. So yeah, because as soon as episode 5 comes out, I need to make a review on Prehistoric Planet, and that is actually oh yeah, that is true. Oh wait, episode 5 comes out on the 26th of May. That actually might have a little bit of an issue with me, because I go to Japan to go to the Dinosaur Expo on the 26th. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for episode 26 until, like, the 29th, I suppose? I think that's when we're gonna watch it together. So, let's go ahead and turn stream avatars on so you guys can turn into your dinosaur forms to watch movies. Right, and yes, I'm not gonna, like, share the screen. I have my Bluetooth earphones on, so you guys won't actually be able to hear anything, so... Yeah, you guys are just gonna watch along with me, so there's a little time code. This is kind of inaccurate right now. As soon as the episode starts, it will automatically catch up, so... Yep, that is how it's gonna be. Right. Watch along part 1 and 2, yes. Welcome to the stream. Right, make sure to act like grown-ups here. As I said, despite my channel being focused on dinosaurs, I expect you guys to behave, right? That is just something... I guess it's just like... This is just like a problem that all... I guess dinosaur, like... players always struggle with. Dinosaur content creators in general. Because... Like... Of course, there's people that's more catered to a younger audience. But there's also people like me, who's catering to I wouldn't say an adult audience, but an older audience. And yeah, and there is a lot of people who just don't seem to be able to realize that. So right, do that. There we go. Right, so shall we begin with Prehistoric Planet episode 1? So it is islands. Okay, let's begin. Right, I'm so excited. Right. Woot. Right, so I think after we watch it, we're gonna cut. I think we might go on to Twitter and see what their reactions. Right. So let's go ahead. Turn this on, to this on. Right. Start. There we go. There we go. See, now it has catched up. Beautiful. Right. Right, time to see. Right, it's been a while since I did a last watch party. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Have you watched for Prehistoric Planet yet? Right, we're watching episode 1. It's the Dinosaurs. Right. I am pretty curious what meme characters we can have out of this series as well. Oh, these are the new Isisauruses. And also, yes, by the way, I haven't watched any, like, of the new, like, teasers. I watched the trailer, but that's about it. Oh, those ammonites kind of look like vampire squids. Prehistoric Planet 2! What, woo! You guys can hear me well, right? You guys can hear me, right? Right, just checking, right? Well, if you haven't watched it, I mean, you can always watch it with me. Oh, what is that? It's a pterosaur. What species is that? Oh, it's a mosasaur. This reminds me of the Dinosaur planet, although I'm pretty sure people have pointed that out. With Planet Dinosaur, with Pod on the little log. Ah! So were the Zelmoxies in the season 1? Were they adults as well? I always thought those were babies. Go, baby, go! I don't care if you're an adult or not, you're still a baby to me. Very cute. Aww. You know, like, people forget how small Zelmoxies really was. Probably thanks to Jurassic World the game. Because Zelmoxies there is like a really powerful dinosaur. I can't remember, like, because I haven't played the game while it was released, but I think the Gaming Beaver made a video on Zelmoxies on that game, making it like sound like the carnivore killer. When it was like you know, it was like it was a dinosaur ornithopod that goes all about to your hip size. It doesn't go like taller than that. So. Dinosaur Raft Edition. I mean, Raft Dinosaur Edition. Yeah, he's small indeed. Such a small creature. Like, I didn't even know that. Like, I was aware of Zelmoxies existing in the game, in Jurassic World the game. When it was released, I knew that Zelmoxies was a thing. I just didn't know how big it was. Ooh, new species? Oh, that's a new species! There's a Tetrahedros. Have we seen those guys before? I don't think so, right? Wait, Tetrahedros was from late Cretaceous? I thought they were from the early Jurassic. I don't know why. I think because... Yeah, to be honest. The only reason I know about Tetrahedros was because of Dino Dominion. That was like an app game a long time ago where you had like Dino Roll-esque dinosaur trading card game, I think. And I remember Tetrahedros having this really weird looking beak. And, you know, it was like Tetrahedros, so I was assuming that it was some sort of like, you know, primitive hadrosaur that lived on the beach. I didn't think it was living... I did not know it lived in the Maastrichtian. Spidey? Oh no, baby dinosaurs. We know what that means. Oh no. Oh no! No! Not the babies! No! No! And we are only 8 minutes in! We are just 8 minutes in and we already start killing babies. Oh boy. Gonna stay true to the roots of dinosaur documentaries by slaughtering every single babies. Oh no, the babies are cut off! Oh no. But this would be so scary. I think this is like the only like scene that I've seen so far that make Hatzagottbergs actually look scary. We saw them early in season 1 with the Zolmoxies, but the way they like appear was done in a very aggressive way. It's very different from the Adzarkits that you always see in other dinosaur documentaries. Like, you know, not documentaries, but like Walking with Dinosaurs 3D also had Adzarkits. And they were they were like wimps in the movie. But now that you actually see them like this, yeah, it's scary. Oh no! It's... No! No! No, baby! No! Not the babies! Damn, Adzarkits are scary. Did the last Hatzagottbergs carry like a fully grown adult there? That was far too big for a young. I guess now we're in Madagascar now. What is this? Is that a species of beetle? I don't think there's beetles in Madagascar, though. It's a crocodilian. Ah, oh, it's this. Oh, it's the herbivore thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a shame that we don't have any herbivorous crocodiles anymore. Oh, it's taking a nap. How cute. Dinosaur. Oh, just like the Dinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, huh? No! I mean, I think they're gonna be alive since they are not babies, right? They're like grown adults, so I'm pretty sure they'll survive. Or maybe not, who knows? Oh, they burrow. Oh no. He still hasn't found his room. No. It's like a game of musical chairs, but if you die, you lose. I mean, if you lose, you die. Why do I keep switching up words today, huh? Oh, he's fighting! He's not going down without a fight! It's trying to squash the Majungasaurus under its butt or something. I don't know what's he doing. Oh, never mind, he found a tunnel. Huh. I guess, like, charging in front of the predator is, you know, yeah, is kind of unexpected. I guess that could work, I guess, if you're in a pinch. Oh, yeah. Now we have mammals. So I guess the Prehistoric Planet 2 really has a lot of, like, animals now, instead of just dinosaurs and pterosaurs. Oh, what a chonker. It looks so fluffy. I mean, it's a mammal. Of course it's fluffy, Lopho. What did you expect? Are they its eggs? Is it like oviparous or something? Ah, I knew it! Interesting. Honestly, I feel like more mammals should be laying eggs. It just makes, you know, pregnancy and laying, you know, giving birth much easier. Oh, these remind me like the, what was it, Cynognathuses from the Walking with Dinosaur series. Oh yeah, let's don't hope they pull on BBC's Cynodons on these babies. So for them, I guess the milk is like modified sweat. So I think like platypuses are doing the same, right? Because from what I've heard, the platypuses like secrete the milk in their sweat glands, I think. Was it the platypuses? It could be also something else. I can't be too sure. It was like a mammal, I know that. Oh, it's the echidna. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Man, but the camo work is so great. Like, it's so hard to believe like these are like CG. That is one thing that this documentary has been doing pretty well. Ever since season 1, that the camera work is just so good. Because you gotta think, like even back in Walking with Dinosaurs, the camera work wasn't exactly, you know, the cameras weren't exactly high quality. Like back then they didn't have like 4K and stuff. But now we do. So that means that the better the camera quality is, the better the 3D models have to be in the environment to make it look just as nice. They nail it. Hey, good to see you again. Masicosaurus. 하이하이. 안녕하십니까? 예. 반가. 이번에 새로 나온 공룡 다큐멘터리 보고 있습니다. So this scene definitely reminds me of like the BBC Walking with Dinosaurs with the Salophysis, where they try to burrow out the babies. I guess some things never change, eh? 폰이 미쳤다니요. 감사할 따름이다. Oh, it's a snake! Oh, the snake got the Masicosaurus! No way! 네, 그겁니다. 선사시대요. 오코노코 닥틸로스. 네, 맞습니다. 그겁니다. The snake, indeed it is. What a twist! Where's the dad? I guess the dad isn't there. He left for milk. It's weird that the only monotremes on this planet are only platypuses and echinidae. How do you call these things? Echinidas? Echinidas? Enichidas? What do you call those things? So I from what I've heard on Twitter, they actually added a new like explanation segment at the end of every episode. So yeah, I can't wait to hear that as well. But the mom makes the milk exactly because that was an excuse. Oh, are these the whatchamacall those guys? The what was it? Imperabators, I think. A Morosaurus. What's a Morosaurus? I've never heard about that. Morosaurus? Morosaurus? It just I look it up on Google, it only appears as Camarasaurus. Oh, I can have German subtitles. Cool. Yeah, I always need to make sure to turn on subtitles when I do these watch-along streams because I always need to be talking during the stream. Oh, look at that snow! Damn, the CG is so cool! Oh, it's a Morosaurus, not a Marasaurus. Right. Morosaurus? Morosaurus, there it is. It's a rather unknown dinosaur. It's an extinct genus of herbivorous ornithopod of the Elasmaria. Morosaurus antarcticus. Discovered in 2016. So, oh, this is Antarctica, huh? They're both running for their life. Oh, dinosaur drift. It's related to Gasparinisaur and Taloncowan. I don't know if you guys have heard either of those, but yeah. So the Elasmaria are like a form of like iguanodontids. Oh, it's Hexagopteryx. Again. With a dead dinosaur in its mouth, of course. Interesting how they made its tail. It's got like these horse bristles on its tail. That is interesting. Oh, it's preparing itself for a mate. Aww. Something that even the great Lopho has not succeeded in yet. You know, it's quite interesting how they make Hatzegopteryx appear at the start of the episode as that one dreadful thing that kills babies. And then you see, you know, then you just show this guy being all fancy and, you know, romantic and shit. Really, Mother Nature can really be beautiful at sometimes. As long as you're not at the end of the pecking order, huh? I don't know if I would I don't know if I would be finding this scene pretty impressive if I was a human being. Impressive, impressive. You know, like, it's similar to, like, with peacocks, where, counter to popular belief, the brightest of the bunch usually have the most parasites and stuff. Because that actually shows that it's the most healthy, because for for weaker males, if they have a lot of parasites, they just die. But a male that has very flashy colors means it has a lot of parasites, surprisingly, at least when it comes to peacocks, but all of those animals that show very colorful traits to impress mates. They're usually the ones with the most parasites, but they're also the ones that are the most healthy. Which is kind of counter to popular belief, because you'd expect the more colorful ones to be healthy and thus have less parasites, but it's actually the opposite. Oh, but this guy isn't as flashy as the other one. Oh, it's circuit battle, let's go! Oh, here they go! Oh! And off he goes. Yeah, they don't do too deep fights. They just, as soon as he knows that it's stronger enough. No, the female got scared. Oh, she's back. Or is this a different one? Yeah! Oh, what an asshole. Just gonna mate and leave, huh? Right, it's time to see. I can't wait for the Hatzagopterus to show their offspring. Right, so there we go. So now they're gonna add in like the extra credit stuff, right? I'm glad that they're doing that because they didn't do that in the first season. So yeah, I'm glad to see this. It's Dr. Mark Whitten. Ah, of course. I knew, I kind of knew he was involved from this because he is like the go-to guy when it comes to pterosaurs. And this, even in season 1, we had like so much of pterosaurs in the documentary. I kind of knew he was behind that. Although, like, I didn't actually know he was behind it until now, so. I feel like they making all these fancy graphics just out of spite out of Stephen Fry's dinosaur documentary. They probably did not, but something, you know, it's just so different the way they present this. They aren't using like ARC models and like, I don't know, like cheap ass Unity models. The skull actually looks like a skull. And as tragic as that is, that's actually, you know, it's a pretty good selling point. Really shows the quality of dinosaur documentaries that we have nowadays. In the 21st century. Beautiful. So I guess the walking with dinosaurs ornithochirus fishing scene, I guess that was inaccurate now? Or no, that ornithochirus is not an Adzarkid, right? It's related to an Aguera, right? Oh, yeah, that's Hanamiknus, right? Yeah, South Korea! South Korea mentioned! Woohoo! I still haven't actually been to the tracks myself. I really should do that. One of the few parts I can be clear to say that I'm proud of South Korea. We got pterosaur footprints, baby! It's also interesting how they call them Ashtarkids instead of Adstarkids. I guess they were like giant storks. Well, there we go, episode 1! Coreanosaurus. Yes, Coreanosaurus is, I think, it's an ornithopod. Right. I don't think it didn't live in the Maastrichtian, I think, so. Right, so it's time to move on to season 2. Right. So, what is the title of season 2? Episode 2? I don't know. In South Korea, it just appears as Barren Lands, but... Because I don't have the language... I have, like, my Apple TV account is South Korean because I live in South Korea. Although the documentary itself is in English, so... It's deserts, right? No, that was... Wasn't that, like, one of the episodes last... Right, let me just look it up. Badlands, yes. Right, I was wondering. Oh, wait, what? Hello? Right. The time is like a minute late. Hold up. Right, there we go. It's quite interesting how so much of dinosaur media just collectively agrees that we just need to slaughter baby dinosaurs. Like, even Yu-Gi-Oh does it. So oh, volcanoes! Yeah, so they're no longer considered Titanosaurus, right? Because, yeah, I know they're still Titanosaurs, but it's not Titanosaurus Icy, right? It's like, it's something new, right? It's like Icysaurus Colbati, right? Because I'm pretty sure that every single one of you that is watching this right now probably had their introduction of Icysaurus, thanks to Dinosaur King. And even that we had, like, you know, conflicts. Because in the game, it said Titanosaurus. But I think in the anime, it says Icysaurus. Oh, look at the lava. That's gonna create a lot of igneous rocks. Titans in volcanoes. That is pretty badass. Well, it really depends what your definition of a lungful is, since they are pretty big. They are long. What about the babies then, though? Aren't they like going for a nesting site if the teasers, the things that have been released after season 1 are anything to go by? Because, yes, I think there was, like, they teased us, like, a scene of these guys. Because back then, Season 2 wasn't really planned. But suddenly, yeah, boom, we have Season 2, and then they just immediately deleted the video. Why are they going through all this bull crap? Like, if it's still warm, why don't you guys just, I don't know, nest at the outskirts of the volcanoes? Who knows? Is that Tarbosaurus? I don't know, we haven't seen it yet. If there is one. Oh, so they were just using that to get across. I see. They weren't nesting inside those toxic areas. Oh, so many sauropods! Do we have any nests of dinosaurs that actually support this? Because I remember reading in a book where a Gigantospinosaurus put its next eggs in a geothermal area as well. Do we have any evidence of that, though? I mean, it would be logical to assume. More species need to be found this year. I mean, sure. I mean, we already have a new species discovered almost every week. Didn't we discover another Spinosaur from Spain last week? And a lot of them are gonna die, and we're gonna show them on screen. You know, just looking at this just makes me consider, like, everyone is saying, oh, the Isle, like, I mean, when you play the Isle games, we have all this realism and shit. But something tells me that if this was actually in the Isle, or Path of Titans, all those sauropods would probably starve to death. Because, yes, the game is super realistic, right, guys? One feather. Oh, baby velociraptors, let's go! We all know what's gonna happen to them. Don't get attached. But look, they're so cute! How could I not? You cruel you are, the creators of this thing. You're so cute. What is that? Interesting. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, the Procelistus, yes. That was the one discovered this year. Yeah, the Mongolian Titans. We still don't have a name for them yet, huh? A fun fact about Necmectosaurus. Sauropods, usually we find fossils of their body, but we never find fossils of the skull. The Necmectosaurus is one of the few sauropods that we only know because we have its skull. Never forget the babies have a high mortality rate. That is true, that is true. Especially when it comes to sauropods. Dude, you're like what, like 20 meters long. Like, you aren't gonna get ambushed, buddy. That's the last thing you have to worry. At least not by these things. Oh, this reminds me of the scene from Disney's Dinosaur. You know, where the iguanodons, like, you know, pass by the canyon and they get attacked by carnotaurs. Ooh, I like the colors on the Necmectosaur. Oh, something's there. Oh, it is! It's the better scientifically accurate edition! Oh, the CGI is just phenomenal. This is just so well done. This is crazy. Wow. Oh. Sauropod just fell over. Hello, Gage. Welcome to the stream, buddy. And no one's gonna help the guy up, of course. Oh no. Higher ground? Oh, and that's the raptors! They're gonna go for that. Oh. They're gonna ambush the titans then, but they were hunting for the Prehistoric. Oh! No! Freaking fall damage, god damn it. Unfortunately, Prehistoric did not carry a water bucket, therefore it died. I know it's a boring joke, but I gotta say that. Oh, the Dino just got knocked over. That's the one that actually dies. If a sauropod gets knocked out, do they not get to like stand back up? Is that impossible? Oh, it's the Curtharaptors again. This time they're in the desert, not in the forest. Oh, nice colored eggs. The dinosaur eggs were also pretty various in color. We got egg fossils that are likely from Deinonychus that show that they have blue eggs. So, yeah. They got eyelashes. Huh. I mean, it makes sense if you're living in a desert. You just gotta keep the dust out of their eyes. I just drop kicks the Prehistoric. Oh yeah, the sauropod probably got crushed by the other sauropods. Yeah, you do have a point. Just let the other guys do their job, huh? Oh, get raising a baby's hard. Just for humans and dinosaurs, all alike. Almost makes you wonder why child rearing is so hard in Mother Nature, huh? They really couldn't make this any easier. I wonder if the nights in the Mesozoic. I wonder if the nights in the Mesozoic was cold. Because in deserts nowadays, nights are extremely freezing. But back in the Mesozoic, the entire Earth was pretty hot, so... I wonder if the desert at night would still be cold as hell, even in the Mesozoic. Because the Earth in general was much warmer back then. Oh, it's not a Velociraptor. Okay, it's a Kurokula. Huh. Just looks like a Velociraptor, though. Kuro. Good eyesight, huh? Ah. How do you know that? Is that vision like based on like, I don't know, like straightforward vision like T-Rex? How do we know how good a dinosaur's night vision was? Huh? Is there anything in the eye false bones that suggests they had like good night vision? Like not good vision, good night vision. Yes! Eggs! Just take the egg! Why are you eating it here? Now you're gonna take the egg. That raptor did smartest judgments than me, huh? If I was a raptor, I would have just taken one egg. I guess sometimes you just gotta be more straightforward in life, huh? Oh, it's got babies of their own. Aww. Well, can't be too hard for those babies. They hatched out of one. Wouldn't be too hard to think of the inverse. 160 degrees, huh? Oh, it's a beetle! It's two beetles! It's the beetle. Desert Caravan Edition. Tarchia. Tarchia. How do you say those? Tarchia? Tarchia? I mean, he says it like as Tarchia. But in South Korean, we call them Tarchia, so... Yep. Nah, who do you think you're kidding me, huh? Those are obviously beetles. Yep, that's a beetle alright. Just look at the tail. That's obviously a beetle. Oh, there it is. That is the picture that we saw in the trailer. And because if you actually look at the Tarchia skulls, or any ankylosaur that was actually live in Asia, if you look at the nostrils are actually made out of like a lot of like twisted and turned nostril holes, because they really want to keep all the water inside their body. And what is interesting to note is that the ankylosaurs in North America actually don't have or have a reduced version of that. So ankylosaurs, Euoplocephalus, those types of ankylosaurs, they don't have that very condensed, deep, like, nasal cavity that these guys have. Only the ones like Cychania, Panachosaurus, Tarchia, only these guys have the twisted noses. So apparently, the ankylosaur that we saw at the badass fight is actually also a Tarchia, because we actually see a lot of like Asian ankylosaurs that is not Cychania. Because we actually saw it in a similar ankylosaur in the Battle of the Dinosaurs, in that old document, remember that? Where you had an episode of Velociraptor, Protoceratops, and beetles versus T-Rex and Triceratops. Oh, it's heart-shaped. The beetle is kind of heart-shaped if you look at it from the front. What about Zool? Is Zool in a European... not European. Is it American or Asian? Is there one Tana? I don't know. I mean, I'll actually take a look when I actually look at its fossils in the Dinosaur Expo. Oh, there's a big one. Oh, Oh, this guy's big. Oh, but he has backup! It's a 2v1. Just like true brothers and sisters, huh? They always fight, but when they meet a bigger thing, they always team up. Aww. Certopsia and Ankylosaurus? Yes, I think Ankylosaurus. Yeah, Ankylosaurus is also from Montana, I think. Oh, is that a sandstorm? Oh, so I guess they just lay the eggs and just go, huh? Yeah, they're like sea turtles, yeah. Why did I think they'd be sticking around to protect the babies? Oh, they got egg teeth! They got a little beak! We actually have fossil evidence of that. Oh, how adorable. Can't wait to see it get brutally murdered and ripped to pieces. So where are they gonna run anyways? It's in the middle of the volcano, it's middle of nowhere. Where are you guys even gonna be headed to? Oh my god, you're gonna start eating their own shit. That's disgusting. Oh, is it like koalas? Where they eat their own shit to get like bacterias? Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, so many. It's essentially a restaurant on legs. Oh boy. No! No! Don't fall! No! Oh, it's still alive. No! Alright, I can say baby's getting eaten, but not this! No! Oh, they... Oh. Oh, that is so interesting. So the mothers... the mothers essentially shit their way to the children's success, huh? Talk about being a shit parent, huh? Oh, Rajosaurus, it's rage! Oh, there it goes. There goes the first baby, of course. It was expected, you know. It's prehistoric planet after all. Like, who didn't see this coming? Oh! Right above them. And that goes two. There goes three. You know what? With how similar to how all these dinosaurs look, especially when it comes to like, you know, a Beliosaurus, like Majungasaurus and Rajosaurus. Like, do they share like a very similar like base model? Do they just slightly modify it, like reskin it and call it a different species? Or do they model it from scratch? They do look pretty similar, but I don't know. There isn't really an opportunity to look at the models in details. The T-Rex live in the entire continent of North America. I don't think so. Oh, he said the word! He said prehistoric planet! Ooh, sauropod egg. Well, not these. These guys didn't give a shit. Ah, Oviraptor. Is Oviraptor from the Maastrichtian? Oh, no, we actually haven't seen Oviraptor itself. Oh, the Dreadnoughtuses from season 1. Oh, we have trace fossils of that. Oh. So they didn't even lay the eggs, so they essentially just made a trench for the eggs, huh? Hey, Ev, welcome to the stream, buddy. You know, back in the day, when Dinosaur Planet and the Saltosaurus episode, they made, like, sort of sophisticated eggs. But now we know the sauropods didn't even bother to do that. Which episode? We're watching episode 2. We're pretty much finished, as you can see at the time zone. But once we're done watching, I think we're gonna go on Twitter and see what the people have to say again about this episode, so. And do, you know, discuss about it a bit more. So we're gonna do this every second day of, while the episodes are released. And on the last day, we will be watching, for the last episode, we're gonna watch it the next Monday. Because I'll be actually going to the Japanese Dinosaur Expo in Tokyo, where they actually have fossils of Nape and Zool. So yeah, I'll go take loads of pictures of that. In fact, as I said in streams multiple times, you probably didn't hear it, but other people did. So we are likely gonna have a lot of. I'm just gonna have the entire trip to Tokyo. It is devoted to just dinosaurs and prehistoric life, and Godzillas, and you know, dinosaur-related media in general. So. 3 days, we will just be focusing on just pure dinosaurs for that 3 days. So yes, expect me to take a load of photos, loads of videos, and yeah. Ah, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, the Allura Titans did it in episode, series 1, huh? And there we go. That was episode 2. Right. So now let me just prepare myself for. Let me just get everything set up, and yeah, we can now. Let's see what's on Twitter now. Time to chat. Alright, here we go. We are back. Yes, right. So, yes, we are on Twitter now. So, yeah. So, it's Darnage. Yes, so, yeah, this is the person that we actually saw in the documentary. So pleased with the look of Icysaurus and Rajasaurus in the Badlands episode of Prehistoric Planet 2. I designed the initial look for those animals, and we had a joke in the office that I only knew how to use red and black coloring pencils. Huh, they were pretty red. Let's see, what else do we have? Right, yeah, the Tarkias. Right. Badlands feels to me more rounded out. Mongolian block flame by the 2 Icysaurus segments works very well. Something I would have expected with the Hatzagopteryx segments in Island, the first hunt and then presenting the gift at the end. Models, animations, and camera work is fantastic. Original soundtrack? The Mectosaurs and Opisthocolicaria. Wait, so are they the same or are they no longer the same? So are these guys now considered the same species now? Because I've heard that being debated, like being tossed around every now and then, of Nemectosaurus and Opisthocolicaria. Let's see, Opisthocolicaria, are you? Are you the same species? I think it is still considered their own species. Right. It feels weird the Corythoraptor being in the desert and meeting Kuro. Yeah, that is something, as I said, that is something that I did feel kind of off since we literally saw them in the forest setting. It's kind of weird to just suddenly just see them in the middle of the desert. Oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it, we actually haven't seen the Belzebufo yet. You know, we've seen them, Madagascar season, but we actually haven't seen the frog or toad. Well, speak of which, if it's tomorrow, it makes sense because tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, so yeah, it's also Wednesday. Perfect, right? It's Wednesday, my dudes. With a side of baby dinosaurs. Yeah, Hannah. As I said, Prehistoric Planet mentioned the Hannah McNuss trackway. Woo! Korea mentioned. Let's go. The creature design for the Prenocephalid Turkey and the baby Velociraptor. Ah, Oh yeah, and also we didn't actually see the baby Velociraptor get brutally ripped apart. That's a first, actually. Right? What baby dinosaur have we seen yet that was not brutally ripped apart? Like season 1, what do we have? T-Rex died. Triceratops didn't die, right? Well, yet. Yeah. What was it? Masayukosaurus died. The Pterosaurs died. The Moxies died. Yeah, it's one of the few babies that wasn't brutally ripped apart. Great improvement. It's the little things that matters. Just kidding. It's just a meme. You guys know that I'm not really upset about baby dinosaurs being ripped apart. You know, at least in documentaries, you know. There's 2 things where I'm completely fine with baby. No, there's 3 places where baby dinosaurs are being ripped apart brutally has no effect on me. It's Ark, Yu-Gi-Oh, and dinosaur documentaries. And those 3 forms of dinosaur media, I genuinely do not care where the dinosaur babies are getting brutally ripped apart. Love the Tarkus segment in Prehistoric Planet too. Yeah, I really liked it as well. It's one of my favorite scenes, definitely. It does remind me why I despise dinosaur media, not just Jurassic World, giving Ankylosaurus spikes. It takes away what makes Ankylosaurus unique and what makes its cousins like Tarkia so special. Yeah, that is definitely true. Let's see what else he has to say. Ankylosaurus was known for having keeled scoots, smooth but stocky boys. Its Asian cousins, like say Chena, Panachosaurus, and Tarkias, were hella spiky. Yeah, that is actually true, because the Asian ones were mostly made for more defense, whereas the American counterparts were actually more offensive, so yeah. This difference in armor what helps to set them apart, and I wish more media could take that into account. But to be honest, if we exclude the Jurassic World prologue segment for the Ankylosaurus, it is kind of valid since, if I remember correctly, you actually find Ankylosaurus fossils in Jurassic World. If Jurassic World Evolution 2 and 1 is anything to go by, we actually find Ankylosaurus in Mongolia as well, I think. So, similar to the Brachiosaurus / Giraffe Titan in Jurassic World Evolution, I think the Ankylosauruses that you see in Jurassic World are essentially a chimera of various Ankylosaurus species just lumped up into this one thing. Prehistoric Planet Tark is a second for favorite Ankylosaur depiction next to Tank. Yeah, which ironically is a Cychenia, which is Tarkia's closest known relative. Yeah, it's kind of surprising how well Tank as a design still stands up. It still looks good even after all those years. You really see how much effort you put the Dinosaur King, the makers of the creature designs put their effort into the dinosaur designs, compared to whatever the fuck we have, in Dino Mechod. Like, it's really the face that's the issue, right? It's the face, right? Let me show you what I mean by that. Because the dinosaur Mechod Cychania looks, the head is it's the one that's the most thing that I'm so bothered by, because it doesn't look anything like a Cychania. Like, look at this. Like, what is this? Like, the head just looks nothing like the actual, like, Ankylosaur. It just looks so weird. It also spits ice for some reason. Yeah, this makes no sense. Zool could be the best substitute for Ankylosaurus, but Asian Tarkus could work too. Right. Tarkia, the living table. This is kind of what I meant when I said they were like kind of heart shaped, because yeah, they are like heart shaped. You can kind of see that. Like, okay, what the hell is going on, right? Look at this. They're like heart shaped. Can you see it? Like, it's definitely kind of heart shaped. And of course, Panachosaurus. Panachosaurus is just the essential. It's just pancake. Look how flat he is. Because that's why actually some paleontologists actually suggest that it burrowed. It dug in the ground just to defend itself, because it was just so well. It's just flat. It's perfect for that. So what do we have? Oh, the Dino Expo in Japan. What is that? Various goods related to the exhibited dinosaurs are on sale in the venue special shop. The name stamps have been very popular since the opening. Oh. Ooh. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be a stamp named Lopho at the venues, but I'll definitely go check a look. I'll probably buy one of those stamps if Lopho is an option. See. It's over, T-Rex. I have the high ground. Wow, the JP Ultimasaurus. Oh, very interesting depiction. It looks nothing like a Triceratops, which I'm fine with. You know, something that most people don't realize that is that just because like Ankylodocus is half beetle, half Diplodocus, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to have the armor of the Ankylosaurus or the long neck of the Diplodocus. You know, something tells me that just reversing it might actually look cooler. So it doesn't have armor. It looks like an Ankylosaur, but it has the head of a Diplodocus. It doesn't have any armor. It just has the Diplodocus body, but the general shape is that of a beetle. What is this? 8 single when released on Wednesday. Okay. Metzoia. Oh yes. That was the snake, right? I'm not gonna watch 2 more of it because I don't want to get copyright strike. Sumosuku's enjoyer. True indeed. The best of boys. You just put up a bunch of prehistoric planet posters on campus. Have you seen him? Now you have. Doing God's work. It's really insane that a bipedal predator or terror animal larger than an elephant used to exist. Like if I describe the Tyrannosaurus Rex to someone from the Middle Ages, they'd think I was making it up. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or maybe they could just think it was a dragon. Not gonna lie, if you were to tell a knight about that, they'll probably think you're talking about some dragon. It can either go 2 ways: run away faster than a marauding horse archer, or emulate St. George and try to slay the creature. Something tells me there's gonna be at least one insane person that's gonna try and do number 2. Tomorrow his fate will be revealed. Oh, okay, so yes, okay, I guess. Oh, we just didn't see the baby get brutally ripped apart. Oh, okay, gotcha, right. I was wondering, right. Spoiler alert, you won't get what you expected, sorry. Wait, what? He's Korean. Wait, is episode 3 already released in South Korea? It's not. It doesn't. It appears as the 24th of May. Currently, it's the 23rd. So, welcome to the Dino Expo. A new. Wait, what? A new English guided tour. One of the scientific advices. Benjamin is 26th May. Wait, that's the day I arrive at Japan. Wait, hold up, guys, hold up. I can have an English guided tour? Wait, 3 o'clock? Wait, that's when I arrive at the expo. 26th of May. That's Friday, yes! Wait, holy shit. Wait, can I? Whoa, how can I reserve this? Wait. How can I reserve this? Do I need to reserve or? Like, I already booked the ticket. Do I have to reserve it separately for this? You know what? I might as well just ask. No way! I thought I didn't get to like have like a guided tour. Yes, I can get to. Beautiful. This would be this would be amazing. Right? It's 3:15 p.m. It's perfect because I literally arrive at the expo at 2:30 p.m. and then I'm gonna do shopping for 30 minutes at the gift shop, and then I'm planning to enter the exhibit at 3 p.m. So that's exactly the ticket. No way. That is perfect. This toy is made for me. That is crazy. Right. We got so much like stuff. Well, what else do we have? Oh, the Osaka venue. The tickets open. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna be visiting it on in the Tokyo version, not the Osaka version, because fun fact, in the Dinosaur Expo 2023, from what I've heard, they are gonna have the Scipionics exhibited there. You know, the Scipionics, the baby Carcharodontosaur that most people now consider now. But in the Osaka venue of the branch of the Dinosaur Expo, which is gonna be happening on July, is gonna be like on that venue in Osaka. They are actually gonna have a mock fossil of the Scipionics, whereas in the Tokyo Expo, which I'm gonna go in 3 days, they have the actual fossil of it. So I can look at the Scipionics fossil, the real fossil, the actual Scipionics with my own eyes. And, you know, I was generally debating on visiting Osaka. You probably saw me, if you're back in the Japanese scheduling trip, you guys probably saw me, considering going to Japan later, meeting up in Osaka. But, you know, I think I made the better choice going to Tokyo because there's a lot of fossils that actually are going to be replaced with fake ones in the Osaka venue. So, yeah. Pretty cool. And, you know, after I've actually finished scheduling my trip to Tokyo, all 3 days were actually fully clogged up with all the dinosaur stuff that I had to do in Tokyo. So, yeah, I guess, Tokyo trip is actually kind of worth it. So, it was totally worth it. I really didn't need, like, an extra, day, for Tokyo, so. You know, I never understood how exactly one is supposed to properly hold the Kong mug. Yeah, that's just crying out that's gonna slip out. Hope they paid those rat babies a good wage. They're putting a lot of work busting out of those eggs. Bro, this fucking goddamn, look at this. It looks so good. Yeah, exactly. Just the camera work is phenomenal. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, PNSO is releasing the new Tyrannosaurus Rex model. Yeah, I honestly, like, PNSO is going the bad route, I think. Like, recently, I feel like their models are just becoming more and more expensive. You know, PNSO, when they first released their own Beetle and all those other models, I thought PNSO was, you know, a high quality, kind of affordable models that you could get. But they're just making it more and more expensive models. I've been realizing that. You know, the Dino Kairos was like $50. Whereas, you know, the Beetle was like 14. So, like, it is really crazy how, like, how they're slowly creeping up to our guts, and I don't like that. You know, because I'm still considering collecting PNSO, and because there's like a new Chinese manufacturer that what was it, Howlong Goods? What was it? I think that was Howlong or something. They made the new Pentaceratops. They have the new they have the Pseudoceratops as well. I think they're making a new Apatosaurus as well. Like, and they are affordable. So I don't know, like, because since I don't really focus on the accuracy of the models, I just focus on collecting and finishing a brand. So if I'm collecting PNSO, I buy everything PNSO. But if I start buying Howlong Good, I'll probably buy all of that as well. So yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna go extra because I already have far too much money to spend on dinosaur toys already. So I don't think I'm gonna be branching out to another brand. But if PNSO starts creeping up, you know, it's right, like, the PNSO has been creeping up slowly but surely. Right now, it's up to my shoulders. Once it reaches above my head, I'm probably gonna break down. And I'll probably just start collecting a different brand. Or I'll just probably just leave PNSO. With a nice warm spring day in here. Oh, Hell Creek. Boom. Spring day. I was wondering, what do you mean by spring gay? Of the way Prehistoric planet differentiate the designs of Rajasaurus and Majungasaurus, the two closely related Majungasaur and Abelisaurus. Yeah, they do look similar. Yeah, they're very closely related. That's why I said, like, do they share the same model? But no, they don't. Now that I look closely, no, they do have significant differences, especially when it comes to texturing. Yeah, and Pat and Parabata, that I think the narration should have said something like, they may seem like rappers of the other worlds, but these are different kinds of beasts. Yeah, that is true, because they are not dromaeosaurs, right? They're like a different type of theropods, right? Which is a bit of an issue in the first season as well. The not so well informed viewer could easily assume that the Therizinosaurus is more closely related to the Ornithomimus than the actual Ornithomimosaur, Dinosaurus, simply by looking design elements like hairstyle. Yeah, that is true, which is kind of odd because when we see an Ankylosaur, a Hadrosaur, or a Tyrannosaur, we're always given some clarification on their placement on the dinosaur tree. If for some reason these more obscure oddities are tossed aside from this treatment. Yeah, it's really true. Shit, you're right. It sucks they didn't make a mention of that. I thought they did. I thought I just skipped on it. The Tyrannosaurus remake of Project Carnival's remake. Okay, what mod? Fan remake. A mod for the original games. Okay, right. Oh, like, because I remember Soaring Target talking about some sort of, like, some guy gonna remake the entire Carnival from the ground up. Like, that was, like, ages ago. I wonder how that's going on. It's probably dead, right? Because I do remember them making a Baryonyx, and they had the Baryonyx be as big as the Spinosaurus. And they would have the Spinosaurus small, like a Baryonyx. That's what I remember from the project that Soaring Target proposed. Oh, what is this? Grilled meat 1-to-1 plush. Oh. I'm pretty sure this might be available at the Capcom store. I should probably buy this dinosaur steak pillow or something. Newest Super saw him. So every day, Sir David Attenborough says the name of a dinosaur you helped name, and you get to see it rendered in stunning detail. Enormous thanks to Tetsu. Oh, that's dope. Congratulations, buddy. Like, that is pretty much like the aspiring dream. Like, this is probably like the end of tech tree for any aspiring dinosaur paleontologist. You know, having your own dinosaur be featured in a full-scale documentary with awesome graphics. Like, that's probably like the end. Like, this is probably like the end term goal. The final level of all the paleo bros out there, like me. By the way, I'm not saying paleo bros in a negative term, by the way. I mean paleo bros like me. Right. In Australia, in Africa. Oh! We have... Innis Transavia also lived in Africa? Wow. Did Anastasia live in Russia? So it was a very widespread species, huh? Right. I thought for a second this was Paleopines for some reason. I was like, I was like halfway excited for half a second. I was like, your wait is finally over. I was like, wait, what? Wait, that's wait, what? I thought it was released like this fall or something. It's already out now? No, it was something else. Simasuka spot, that is all. Name a bigger downgrade. Wait, what? Wait, they made more of this shit? Wait. They made more of these? Wait, in South Korea, we only had, like, I think, like, we had, like, 6 of them. They made 12 of them in total? And I was not aware? Because in South Korea, we had the Pteranodon, we have the Para, we have the Brachio, we released the Blue, we have the Trike, the Rex, and the Stego. We didn't have the Kano, the Barry, Beetle, Stygia, and the Indominus Rex. We didn't have these guys in South Korea. What? There was more to these? They made more? Wow, okay. Name a bigger downgrade. Yeah, like these use the actual illustrations, right? Well, these ones just really use like cheap renders. Like I can definitely see that because I definitely seen this render of the Indominus Rex. Oh yeah. There's also this. Yes, this is something that I really want to talk about. So I don't know what this is, but there is a guy named The Telegraph. I think it's some sort of like newsletter site. So they gave a 2 out of 5 in Prehistoric Planet, but they gave the Stephen Fry documentary a 3 out of 5, from what I've heard. Like it's downright ridiculous. I haven't taken a look at the actual document, like the actual article. So I was actually waiting for this to do it on stream. So let's check this out, right? Paleontologist not on the whole, dazzlingly photogenic bunch. What do you mean? Paleontologists are not a dazzlingly photogenic bunch. I know there's a couple of people that I know that are highly photogenic. And I am photogenic too, it's just that I just have a separate account for all my pictures and stuff. That is private, by the way. I'm not showing, because I keep my life, my photo life, and my VTuber life separate, so. But yeah, I do take some selfies occasionally. Pages document, the segments are the best bit. They remind of those making of features in other nature shows. Right, let's see. The audacity! Right, let's see. Sure, jolly like a life of camera inspires the grim Corradian parable about why exactly you shouldn't spend 6 months penguin fancying in the hellish darkness of an Antarctic winter. Except in Prehistoric Planet's case, we're treated to a brief digression into say how the biomechanics of a mosasaur allowed to become the fastest marine predator ever lived. It's fascinating stuff. The rub lies in the rest of the show. The computer-generated imagery is weightless and penny-pinching. I don't know, I feel like... Was it really that bad? I feel like it was done pretty well. Well, again, maybe it was because I just enjoyed watching Prehistoric Planet. Because let's be honest, some people say, you know, Stephen Fry's documentary did a good job with computer graphics. I disagree, but, like, if you guys think of it that way, like, who's to say that they're wrong? Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but I pretty much thought they were done pretty well. The dinosaurs seem to float above the live-action backdrops. It would be really great if they provided actual examples of that. We're only a family of beasts. Hunt, mate, be hunted, repeat. I mean... Hunt made behind. I mean, that is true. I mean, isn't Mother Nature pretty much this? And we have to do something else as well, because let's be honest here. Hunt made, be hunted, repeat. Like, what else do we have? We have, like, you know, we have scenes where dinosaurs are migrating or dinosaurs feeding on plants or something like that. You know, if we do that, I'm swear to God, you're gonna point out that that was boring. So, I feel like a lot of those other behaviors of dinosaurs could have been, you know, they might have been cut off for the sake of, you know, storytelling, or because people might find it boring. Because we do have other scenes, such as, you know, the Tarkias drinking and stuff. That isn't hunting, mating, be hunted, or repeat, so it doesn't really sort of make sense. There are other stuff aside of that, but again, if that's your opinion, I guess. Towards the end of one of the 5 episodes. Wait, what? So, does this guy already watch episode up to 5 or something? Because I was about to say, maybe they didn't watch the Tarkia scene, because that was episode 2. Maybe the review was done on episode 1. After episode 1 came out, so maybe that's why they didn't think of that way. Because yes, I think episode 1 was sort of that. Hunt's mate be hunted, repeat. But episode 2 we had a lot of various stuff, so I was about to say maybe they just only watched episode 1? But yeah, it's weird. Jeez, the comments are no better. They sound fun at parties. Enough with the CGI dinosaurs already. They were good one time in Jurassic Park in 1994. Even near that end of that movie, we're wearing thin. Well, it's obviously that this documentary is not meant for those people, I suppose. If that's the case, we really can't blame him. You are so lame. But it lacks expert insight. Mark Whitten and Darren Nation, one of 2 of the top experts on the planet. Just say you're upset it doesn't have Jack Horney in it. Lacks expert insight. People are complaining about how the Telegraph said paleontologists aren't sexy. Right, okay. But I personally think that saying it lacks expert insight is even more insulting. Yeah, that is true. Like, that makes no sense. Like, Darren Nation is one of the top guys in Paleo right now. How could you say that? I knew it! This is literally Thick Bajunga come to life and I love it. Oh, so because this guy was the guy who designed it. Yeah, that is dope. Awesome. Yeah, this is really cool because, like, we have all those people who grew up and walking with dinosaurs and all that stuff, making their own, like, super high quality, like, dinosaur documentary, which is Prehistoric Planet. It's really cool. So I guess that's it. I think new data on the late Cretaceous theropods from the Bostovi Formation of northeastern Aral Sea region in Kazakhstan. Okay, let's see what that is about. Two isolated metatarsals of theropod dinosaurs from the Bostovi Formation. in the Shaka Shaka locality in Kazakhstan. There are representatives from the families Cygnathidae and Dromaeosauridae. The presence of, this confirms the presence of oviraptorosaurs in the dinosaur assemblage from the Bostaby Formation. It looks very similar to Elmisaurus, from the Maastrichtian of Mongolia. The metatarsal has a lateral crest, which among the Dromaeosaurs is known only for Velociraptor mongoliensis. Oh, interesting. So now we know that Kazakhstan has its own share of oviraptorosaurs, huh? Awesome. See? Like, we have dinosaur discoveries pushing up left and right. And, like, even, like, these minor things. Like, it's these minor things that no one really pays attention to. But I honestly have a great interest in these things because, yeah, we know, like, yeah, new Spinosaur from Spain. Wow, awesome. But, you know, like, Kazakhstan oviraptorosaurs. That's also cool, you know. So what is this about, right? The Dino Expo. I need to read every article from the Dinosaur Expo. Right, gallery talk by Makoto Manabe. He does it on the 24th and 25th. Well, I guess, unfortunately, I won't be there, so. And it's also gonna be in Japanese, so there's no point. Right, so I think that is gonna be it for today, Humans Dinosaurs. Yes, so that was Prehistoric Planet Season 2. The first 2 episodes. It was super exciting. I had so much fun watching them. Hopefully you guys did as well. Hopefully. I don't know how fun it was for you guys because you guys didn't actually watch it with me. Like, I wasn't able to actually show the actual documentary, so you guys just heard me talk ramble while I was watching the documentary, so hopefully you guys found it entertaining. So yes, if I enjoyed this episode of me just again watching Twitters and documentaries, leave a like if you haven't already done for to subscribe. And until next time, may the Jurassic Spirit be with you. Bye-bye! Woo, woo, woo!